Welcome back, everyone. Just loading up the rest of these pallets of pig food here. It's time. It's time to get the pigs going. Waiting too long. Always waiting too long with the pigs. We're on our way. I got a whole pile of stuff going on. I don't know if you noticed, I made a purchase back at the shop. We'll get to that in a bit. And we got some stuff to sell. We're really trying to get all of these farms up and running and productive. But it's taken some time. It's a little challenging to try to manage that many farms, you know. I'm just going to run this down, and then we're going to make our first pig purchase. I honestly don't know how, significant the profits from the pig farm are going to be in the life of this series, but we'll see. We'll see. I know that we're going to be putting out a lot of manure and digestate, which is going to be going into the BGA. So, not digestate, slurry, I should say, which is going to be going to the BGA, and we'll make some money there for sure right away. But how much that is, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The sheep are going well. The spinnery's doing good. The chickens are doing fantastic as long as I remember to feed them. And we've also got some of the greenhouses there, but we're going to have to expand those greenhouses out quite a bit. So, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Trying to meet the challenge, you know. I'm driving on the left like a good boy, even though I have traffic turned off because I never turned it back on. I think I'm just going to leave it off. Alright, so I got to get in here. And again, I'm going to have to back up this kind of trailer, which is a bit of a bummer here, but we'll get it done. I do need that shed for sure. Let's see if I can actually pull this off. Nope, going the wrong way. No, going the right way. Oh boy. Almost had it. I could lock it. Am I gonna make it in here? Bear with me, guys. We'll get there. There we go. That should do it. Maybe. Come on. What the heck? Why is that not unloading? Oh. I'm terrible at this. I'm absolutely terrible at this. You guys call me out on it. Please do call me out whenever you see me do this. But I try to manipulate implements without having the proper control group set up. And that is why I had a problem with that planter. I just didn't have the planter selected. So, okay, piggies, let's do some little Berkshires. Why not? This is a British style map. Berkshire sounds very British, so let's buy a bunch of these. How much can we put in here? 2,000. Holy smokes. Imagine trying to feed that, though. Can I get 100? Can we get 100 pigs? I'm just going to get the little guys. How much is that going to cost? There we go. 23,000. It's 20,000, but also a 3,000 delivery fee, which is fine. Okay, so we got some babies, and I don't even want to know about reproduction right now. How old do they have to be to reproduce? Only 6 months, so these guys will be reproducing, and maybe we'll buy more as we go. They're all out there, little bacon seeds. You can barely see them. Okay. Alright, so that task is done. Now we've got a manure pit, and we've got slurry capabilities. And we'll check in on them in a little while, see how well they're pooping. I don't know if they're going to poop much as little babies, but, you know, babies poop still. Alright, I'm going to head back up. I'm not sure where I'm going with this now. I think I'm heading back to the big farm. See you guys there in a second. Alright, we are back. Still not sure what I'm doing with this trailer, but I have to come back here anyway, so I think we're just gonna pop it over here on the side. Let's move on to other things. Alright, so guess what I bought? Guess what I bought, guys? Actually, I didn't buy it, I leased it, I think. Oh man, it's been a while since I looked at this game save. Yeah, I leased it. So, this solves my problem. I will now easily be able to transfer milk, and I can't do any like slurry or anything with it, which is fine, but we'll keep this leased. It'll make things a lot easier. I can back in here no problem now. And once we get, I have a feeling that we're going to be producing a lot of milk, and once we get this production filled, then we could start selling milk, so we'll be able to drive out and sell it. Production holds 72,000 liters, and we've got 29 already in here, so it won't be long before we're filled up. So the good news is we're going to be able to we're going to be able to sell some stuff right off the teat. I don't know, that kind of sounded kind of awkward, didn't it? Let's pull in here, back in here. All right. There we go. How much easier is that? Now we've got some stuff to sell. It is now February. We'll do a collection run of different things we want to sell. Make some money. I'll put this away somewhere. Oh, I don't have much room left. I wish I had more sheds. Oops, I sold all the sheds. Actually, you know what? Why don't I just leave this over here? It's the only place we're really going to use it for now. Moo! Moo, I said. Alright, what's next? Yeah, we got lots of eggs there. I gotta pick those up before we go 3 deep, because I don't think I'll be able to get the pallets that are the third row of pallets. Well, let's get all this loaded up here. Oh man, it's loading that weird. Let's see what else we can load here. Do the regular run, right? Why is it loading straight up? What the heck? That's so weird. We definitely need more greenhouses. Definitely. Okay. Off we go. Time to do our sales run of the day. How are you guys doing? Been a little busy lately. It was at one point getting ahead a little bit with my recording. Now I'm back to just-in-time recording. I still haven't touched the other channel. That mystical channel other channel I keep talking about, that I keep saying I'm gonna do stuff and I never get to it. Kind of starting to wonder whether I even should talk about it. So we'll grab some bottled milk. I'll sell this on the way, and then we'll go up and grab bottled milk. And then I have to check and see if we've got anything as far as fabric. I assume we have some. Okay. 26,884. The question is, when the heck do I start paying off my debt? Keep wanting more stuff, you know? I'm just thinking I should do a quick check around at everything, animals and everything. Maybe move ahead another month before I go sell again. That way I can save a trip, you know? Okay, let's grab this stuff. What do we got in here? Do we have more? Yeah, we got 4 more. I'm just gonna stay here for now. We're just gonna have a quick look. Let's get out of this noise though. Get away from the noise. Let's go listen to the moo-moos. Wonder if they'll talk to us. Okay. Animals. Cows, how are they doing for food? Oh man, they're low. They got enough straw. I think they're good enough for another month, but we're gonna have to deal with that real soon. So there's that, and then productions, dairy's fine. Farm productions are what they are. I don't care. This will always be fine. Mini biogas is not doing anything right now. The spinnery has wool, and yeah, I don't know how much fabric has already come out, so we'll have to have a quick look at that probably first. So yeah, we'll deal with this next month. Okay, so let me just teleport to the sheep. I just want to see where we're at here. There's a few here, so we'll get a warning, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's move ahead. Let's just do it. We'll be in a scramble tomorrow, though. That's the thing, right? Yep, I knew it. I knew it. No more space for pellets. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's just run over here. What do we have here? That was not a good idea about the wool. I should have really moved it all. Okay, so we still have some in here. We've got 3 pallets. This grass is ready and has been ready for a while. Bump, bump, bump. There we go. And okay. Oh, okay. Bottled milk. Where am I going with that? Bottle buffalo milk. Not buffalo milk. It's going to be milk. Milk bottled. And it's going to go, so I wish I could sell this. Can I do that? I can't sell this. Sort, I mean. Sort. Dairy farmers market 73. 11 dairy. That's a far dairy. Always the furthest one away that gives them a sell everything container. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna get cheesy this time. We'll sell this at the sell everything container. I don't know why I feel guilty selling to that. I've always felt guilty about the sell everything container. Feels like it's not a real shop, you know, but in a way, I mean, it can be like exports out to somewhere else, right? Okay, 20,000 for that. It's not a lot of money, really, when you think about it. All right, we're going to continue the world tour. Let's head down to the sheep. We've got to move some wool, and I also have to sell some fabric, but we might sell the fabric in a little while. We're going to. I'm just gonna check on a few things. I gotta check fertilizer status to really pick up all those pallets too. How's this doing? How's this doing? This is fully grown and ready to harvest. Okay, so that's gonna be a big chore. We'll get on that. I will need the mower though, which is down at the other by the sheep. This is gonna take a while. It's fine. We got this. We got this. This corn looks like it's ready to harvest. Not ours though. Wish it was, but it's not. I think we're gonna stop buying fields at this point. I think now's the time to start stop spending and start, you know, start paying off debt. I guess that's where I'm at with that. Always put off paying debt till I'm filthy rich, you know, but it's a goal. I have to pay off $1 million worth of debt, and I also have to generate $2 million in the bank in order to complete this challenge. So as you can imagine, that's gonna be challenging. See what I did there? Challenge is challenging. All right, let's grab up all this stuff. And I find it easier to just come around again, get in a bit closer this time. Okay. So we got 2 pallets of sour goat milk there. Alright, that's all in there. Now I'm not going to get the fabric yet. I want to deal with I want to get going with the mowing. That's going to take quite a while, and I really need that stuff. Need the hay. I need the grass. I have a beautiful production ready to handle it all, but I gotta get that stuff up off the ground. Sell fabric a bit later. 87,000. You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get this started, and I'm gonna pay off 50,000 bucks. I gotta start chipping away at it, so we'll do that. I guess I could have jumped in my secret little pass that I made. Oh, this isn't the right field. Never mind. Alright, I'm just gonna get a worker going on this. I am, I just want to make sure that this thing is set up to work properly. Swath dropping. Okay, perfect. There you go. Off you go. Have fun. Okay, that's one thing underway. Now, let's get this guy going. So I just picked up one of the slurry tankers. Nothing fancy. It was cheap. We're going to transfer some of the slurry into the production, the farm production, and we'll try to make some money from the slurry. But we may also use some of the slurry for fertilizing our fields. I think with the amount of cows that we have and will have, that we should be able to generate quite a bit. So let's get on that. And we've also got the manure that needs to be moved as well. That is a big grass field. We're going to produce a ton of hay and TMR and silage and all that stuff. Okay, where are we gonna start? Let's grab... First, let's see if we need to fertilize, because if we need to fertilize, we'll use this. We got a lot of slurry. While that's loading up, I want to see these three fields that I'm wondering where they're at. Fertilizing. So both of these need to be fertilized. This needs plowing. I don't know why I missed that. And this grass field also missed fertilizing. So yeah, I kind of screwed up there, didn't I? Let's get these two fertilized for now. So I need to set, I'm going to set, I'm just going to go in here. Cow barn large. There's two of them that are called that, and I don't know which is which, so we're going to have to figure it out. Manure, also going to, that's going to be, there's two manure heaps. Again, confusing, right? I think there's a way you can rename stuff, but I've never really dealt with that. This holds 10,000 liters, which is pretty good. But it doesn't really matter because it's all going to be coming out of the crop destruction on this series. No. Okay, good. let's get that going. I gotta see which one of these is being emptied. How about large? Okay, Slurry, 136 on that one. And only 47 on that one. I want to see which one is going to get depleted. I would really prefer if it was the dairy one. I don't see them going down, so I'm a little concerned. It is spraying. It burned through a bunch when it wasn't supposed to. So I'm confused about that. Okay, this one's not going down. This one is going down. Okay, so it's reversed. So I got the wrong one. That's okay though. I'll change it after. See, now see, my tank is going down right now. It shouldn't be doing that. Oh, is that a bug? Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? That is a problem. I'm gonna run out. Worker's supposed to be taken from the cow pen, not from this thing. And it's doing it sometimes, other times it's not doing it. Weird. Okay. Well, I don't know. We'll have to deal with that. Alright, let's grab manure. We're gonna get that into farm production. Looks like there's a fair amount here. Do I have to go all the way over there? Yeah, it looks like I do. Let's see about backing up again. I gotta keep my skills honed. Well, honed. I gotta keep trying. Okay, close enough. The other one's easier to access. Alright, 28,000. So we'll be able to get 2 full loads here. Which side am I on? The left side. Okay. Okay, yeah, I said I was going to pay off some of that debt, didn't I? Finances, repay 50,000. One step at a time. Oops, I think I went too far there. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine the way it is. All right. I'm thinking I might try to do something to make this a little bit easier. Yeah, moo. Is this possible? If I take out some of these trees, I'll be able to come through and swing around. I think it's still going to be too tight. A lot easier if I drive in and back out than the other way around. We'll do this load, and then I think there'll be one load for the beef cattle. Manure there. And then I think we're going to start picking up grass because I'm running out of food very quickly. I need to be able to feed the dairy cattle to keep the money coming in. Check and see if there's any good deals on the used market. Over here, anything interesting? Nope. Farm productions. Digestate is building up. Manure is going up. We got room for lots of manure. Got lots of straw in here. It's the grass that's going to turn to hay and silage. It's the hay that we're out of, really. We do have some silage, and we got lots of straw. Oh, yeah. Let's go grab one load of manure from the beef cattle. Still thinking about selling other sheds, but yeah. For some reason, I think there's a very close number of cattle, but the dairy seemed to be producing a lot more. More slurry, more manure, obviously more milk. Why can't I dump? Are we full? There we go. I have to be a little bit further over, I guess. Yeah, so it turns out I was the problem with that planter. It wasn't the planter itself. I did not have the right control group selected when I was trying to get it to disconnect and all that stuff. All right, next up, forager wagon. Let's go get some grass. This can live here. And what's happened with our fertilizing? Did it get done? Did it get done? Yeah, it looks like it got done. Which is how it did it was a little weird. So let me go top this up again, because if it does the same thing, we're not going to have enough. Okay, now we'll get the other field. These fields were freshly plowed, so there shouldn't be any problems with weeds this time around. All right, off we go. I'm very tempted to open up another sheep barn instead of that other grass field we have. Tempted to just set up a second huge sheep barn. I would have to cart grass down from here, which is possible. I'm just not sure what my volumes are going to be, how much we're going to get out of this field, and whether it makes sense to do that. But right now, I need all of this. This one run, this one batch, I need all of it into the farm production. I'm assuming we're probably going to get a good, what is this, 35,000 for this thing? I think we get $500,000 for sure out of this field. Maybe more, maybe less. Yeah, actually maybe a bit less. Might be time to start thinking about a bigger wagon. Mind you, they don't get a lot bigger than this. This is going to take several trips. I'll do a lot of this off camera, guys. We got a couple of loads done, and I gotta go deal with the fabric. We'll go sell that. And what else are we gonna do today? Alright, this production should be happy now. Let me just make sure things are still activated the way I thought they were. Okay, so we've got the grass to hay, and we have the grass to silage, so that's good. And then, trying to think of silage, slurry to digestate methane straw and electric charge. This is what I want to activate. So I want to activate that. Let's do that. And I'm going to enable watering because I don't know, what do I need water for? I forget. Okay, we'll get some slurry in here in a minute. Just trying to get as much stuff going as possible. Let's go grab one more load, and by then our fertilizing should be done. We'll grab the slurry tanker and we'll bring some in here. Slurry is actually in this production will actually output straw, believe it or not, which is kind of weird. Let's go through here. Okay, that's the second load. We're gonna have tons. 35, 3, well, yeah, I don't know, maybe we won't make 500,000, but we should make at least 300,000. That's, yeah, I'm gonna go with that, 300,000. Be nice to get this at capacity, get as much grass as we can in there, have it produce all of the products such that they are filled up, and then we still have full grass so it's ready to go as stuff gets used up. That would be awesome. This production does go quite quickly. We should be finished with that fertilizing. We're going to go get some slurry and bring it over here. Now, it's a small slurry tank, so it's only going to do 10,000 at a time, but I think the benefits are pretty nice. Let's look at that again for a second. So here we go. 200 slurry will give 100 digestate, 90 methane, 50 straw, and 60 electric charge. And our methane is already making electric charge, so that's going to kind of snowball on itself. And then yeah, so methane to electric charge. And then I got to look for digestate, what I can make with digestate, such that both the manure and the digestate can be used to produce something we can sell as well. So I got to look at that. Let's just pull over here for now. Okay, we're done here. Did the same thing again. But we should be all fertilized now on both those fields. Meprozet. I believe that's Polish. I'm not sure. Maybe Russian. All right. Let me just double check, make sure that this is gonna go. How much room do I have for slurry? I got tons of room for slurry. Okay. All right. I wish this is kind of weird. I wish it would show me here what products I can do. Look at manure, mineral feed. No, not doing that. Pig feed we're definitely going to be doing when we get the rest of the crops we need. Village additive, digestate, slurry, and water. I wonder if this stuff sells well. It sells it all. I can make slurry. Yeah, I don't know what can I make with digestate. Not much. I might be auto selling that. Well, we'll have to see. Feel like I should be able to make something with digestate. I got to do a bit more homework, I think. We'll figure that out. I do need, I'm going to need to move some TMR. I believe the dairy cattle are going to need it, like ASAP. In this guy, slurry, a bit of a different recipe here. Straw digestate, use the cell just digestate. There's no input, no true input for digestate here, so. Now maybe we'll figure out how to make some fertilizer with it or something. I can't get a brain cramp by having overly complicated recipes, you know. Let me pop over here. I'll drop this off. I'm gonna grab the trailer. I have to get some TMR. We gotta feed the cows. Oh boy. A little too close there. I was low on TMR. I don't know if I used it all or not. We might have to wait a little bit. Manure. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. We got some. We're good. We're good. 70,000. That's a fair amount. All right, 28,000. I was just wrapping up after work today, like I'm recording this right after work. I got to get it edited and uploaded before I live stream at 7. So yeah, a little challenging. Where am I going with this? I have a left dump. So we're going this way. Good news is I paid off part of the debt. A minuscule part, but I got, you know, 1/20th of it. Okay, should be good here. There we go. Have to move over a bit. Let's check Do these guys need food? These guys are also out of food, so I'm tempted to just give them hay. They have meadow though, so they're okay. They're not, it's not a big deal. These guys here have some, but they've got also a bunch of meadow, so we're kind of covered. I mean, ideally it should all be TMR, but we got a fail safe, But I do have to get the beef cattle something, so I think we'll give them a load of TMR. We're gonna have a lot of it soon, so I'm not too concerned about that. Oops, went the wrong way. Okay, it's fine. We'll go around this way. Yeah, these guys were completely out. That's no good. That is not a good farmer, is it? Are we done here yet? No, we're not. All right. I think that's yeah, I think that's gonna be it, guys, for this one. I'm gonna carry on with the grass harvest. I will probably, yeah, I think that'll be kind of the bulk of it, getting that grass harvest finished. And then next episode, I think we're gonna have some, okay, I kind of want to sell. I kind of want to pay down debt now. I think we'll try to harvest this. Let's have a look over here for a second before we wrap up. We still have 351,000 liters of food in here. You know what? This is, yeah, I don't need food for a while here. Much wool has come out already. Okay, I gotta get on that. So the idea was that maybe I would put another big sheep enclosure out here. A big one, just like that one. You use the same one. It's a special modded version for this map. Allows an insane amount of sheep, and maybe we'll do that, or just have massive amounts of wool output. Think about it. Would cost though. How much is that? Let's just look real quick before we sign off. And sheep right here. This is the mod here. 97,000. I can have 2,000 sheep. So yeah, well, it could be a lot more depending on the size of the field, right? If I do custom pasture. So we'll see. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Hope you join me for the next one, which will be on Friday. And I will catch you, in the next one. Hope you have an awesome day.